losing weight this year and finally feeling like a happier, healthier you? Well, chances are you may not be able to. I know that sounds harsh, but it's true. 80% of people who try diets fail. And some studies have shown that people who diet actually end up gaining weight. That's right. Your diet may be doing the exact opposite of what you want it to do. So should you just give up? No. You simply need to be smarter with your weight loss and do what actually works. I'm going to share some exciting methods that will allow you to start losing weight today. But before I get into it, take a second to think about who else needs to hear this message, and be sure to share this video with them. Number 1, FLEXITARIAN and REDUCETARIAN diet. You likely know what a vegetarian diet is, but do you know the other Arians, the FLEXITARIAN and REDUCETARIAN diets? If not, let me make it simple for you. A flexitarian is someone who is primarily vegetarian, but sometimes eats meat and fish. In other words, they're flexible with their diet. A reducetarian is someone who's on their way to vegetarianism. They are those who are consciously trying to reduce their meat and dairy consumption. Why is this important? Well, a big reason why some diets don't work is because they're too restrictive. Research shows that overly restrictive diets can actually lead to overeating. This makes sense if you think about it. Imagine, for instance, that you're on a diet where you can't eat any sugar at all. Now, even if you weren't a huge sugar person to begin with, because you know you can't eat it, it's probably all you can think about. You go to a friend's birthday party, and you find yourself drooling over the cake. You can't stop looking at the donuts at your office. And when you sit down at a restaurant, you immediately start browsing the dessert menu. This is where flexitarian and reducetarian diets come in handy. These diets focus on lowering your consumption of animal products, instead of eliminating them altogether. Because you know you're allowed to eat meat and it doesn't become a taboo food, it's much easier to abstain from it. And as numerous studies have shown, eliminating animal products can be hugely helpful for weight loss. One group of scientists, for instance, examined 12 different studies on weight loss and meat consumption. What they found was that those who followed vegetarian diets for only 18 weeks experienced significantly more weight loss than those who didn't. Listen to this TED Talk by Dr. Michael Greger, where he talks about another study, called the BROAD study, that showed that a vegetarian diet can have a huge, lasting impact on weight loss.
The BROAD study only lasted 3 months, yet after it was all over, those who had been randomized to the plant-based group not only lost dozens of pounds, they kept it off. They not only lost more weight at 6 and 12 months than any other comparable trial. That was months after the study had already ended. Whole food plant-based diet achieved the greatest weight loss ever recorded compared to any other such trial published in the medical literature.
Number 2, slimming gummies by It Works. Did you know that apple cider vinegar and blood orange extract have been shown to help with weight loss? One study published in the journal Natural Product Research found that blood orange extract, which in patented form is called Morasil, caused a reduction of 6.79 pounds in individuals who took it over the course of 12 weeks. Apple cider vinegar has also been shown to be beneficial for weight loss. A recent study published in the Journal of Functional Foods looked at the effects of apple cider vinegar on the weights of 39 people. What they found was that after 12 weeks, those who consumed apple cider vinegar lost more weight. And this is where slimming gummies come in. These gummies contain both Morasil and apple cider vinegar, 2 ingredients that have been shown to aid in weight loss. Instead of following super restrictive diets or committing to hours of intensive exercise every day, slimming gummies make it easy to help you lose those extra pounds. Of course, you shouldn't use these gummies as a replacement for good diet and exercise, but they can be helpful at giving you a little push. If you're interested in learning more about this product, I've put a link to it in the description. Number 3, anti-inflammatory diet. A significant portion of people live with chronic inflammation, whether that's due to underlying disease, lifestyle choices, or both. Chronic inflammation has also been linked to weight gain and vice versa. These two build off of each other until one day you find yourself exhausted, tired, and constantly getting sick. Luckily, an anti-inflammatory diet can help prevent this. This diet focuses on nutrition as a way to reduce inflammation in your body. On this diet, you're encouraged to eat lots of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats like those found in nuts or olive oil, and lean protein. The foods that are discouraged include red meat, alcohol, and processed food, as these can all lead to more inflammation in your body. Numerous studies have shown that an anti-inflammatory diet can lead not only to weight loss, but can improve risk factors for heart disease and diabetes. Registered dietitian Julia Zumpano discusses a host of benefits of eating this way. Listen to this.
So you may start to see that there's less swelling in your hands and feet. You may see that your sleep has improved. You may see some weight loss. You might see some blood pressure values going down, blood sugar values going down. You may see your waist getting smaller, your pants getting looser. You may see that you have a little less anxiety, a little less stress, a little less brain fog. You might see your skin has cleared up, or that itchiness that you have all the time has gone down.
If this sounds too good to be true, it's not. An anti-inflammatory diet will not only allow you to shed some pounds, but it can have a positive impact on numerous other systems in your body as well. Number 4, factor meals. If you're like many people, you lead a busy life. Between balancing family, work, and your social life, you might feel like you can barely find time to shower, let alone cook. In this situation, you may just reach for whatever's quick and easy. Maybe that means you're eating lots of packaged foods instead of nutrient-dense meals. You know that you should be eating more fruit and vegetables, but you just can't seem to find the time. Luckily, there are solutions for busy people who want to eat well. One of these is called factor meals. This meal delivery service provides ready-to-eat meals and a variety of meal plans depending on your needs. Do you want to eat a more flexitarian or reducetarian diet? Factor Meals offers vegetarian options. If you want to align more with the Mediterranean or anti-inflammatory diet, you can select more plant-based meals. Plus, you can easily view any meal's full nutritional information, including calorie count, making it easy to know what you're putting into your body. Number 5, the DASH diet. The DASH diet, which stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension, was formulated to, that's right, stop hypertension. This diet prioritizes foods that are high in potassium, calcium, magnesium, fiber, and protein, and that are low in saturated fat and sodium. According to the Mayo Clinic, studies have demonstrated that the DASH diet can decrease your blood pressure in about 2 weeks. If you're someone who has high blood pressure or high cholesterol and you're looking to lose weight, eating DASH might be the perfect diet for you. That's because numerous studies have shown that even though the DASH diet wasn't initially intended for weight loss, you may lose pounds as an added perk. One study, for instance, that was published in the journal Nutrients, found that older adults who followed the DASH diet for 12 weeks reported a 6.3% loss of body weight. Number 6, we fast. You've probably heard of intermittent fasting before as a way to lose weight. What this method of eating means is that you split up your day into eating times and fasting times. For instance, you might decide to eat in a 6-hour window every day, from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. For the other 18 hours of the day, you abstain from food, or fast. Dr. James O'Donovan, who holds a medical degree, master's, and PhD from the University of Oxford, discusses the science behind intermittent fasting.
But in a nutshell, when you fast, you use up stored energy by burning excess body fat, and this results in weight loss.
Studies have shown that intermittent fasting is a reliable way for many people to lose weight. For instance, researchers at the University of Illinois Chicago examined 25 different studies on intermittent fasting. What they found is that people with obesity lost an average of 3% of their body weight simply by reducing the time frame in which they ate. However, eating this way can be hard, unless you have a personal dietitian following you around the clock. If you reach for a cookie at 8 p.m, there's no one to stop you. That's where WeFast comes in. This app was built as an accountability partner for women who are intermittent fasting. It gives you access to healthy recipes, expert advice, and a community of others who are on the same journey. The link to this app is in the description if you're interested in learning more. Number 7. Fermented food. Did you know that cultured yogurt, kimchi, tempeh, and sauerkraut can all help you lose weight? I know, at first glance these foods might seem to have nothing in common. But in fact, they're all fermented foods, or foods that are produced through controlled microbial growth. In other words, they're foods that contain large amounts of bacteria. If you're wondering why you would want to eat something that has loads of bacteria on it, bear with me. While we typically think of bacteria as bad, we actually need good bacteria to aid in digestion and overall gut health. Fermented foods contain these good bacteria. As a result, they can improve the health of your gut and even lead to weight loss. One study published in the journal Nutrition Research, for instance, found that eating kimchi over the course of 4 weeks led to a reduction in body weight and BMI in overweight individuals. So go ahead and devour a plate of fermented food and bacteria. Good bacteria, that is. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing as we continue to make content to help you live longer, happier, healthier lives.